The Titans' play of the game occurred early in the second quarter on Sunday as the Bengals had possession at the Tennessee 9-yard line, facing second down. What came next was a play that has been replayed numerous times across the country. Brian Callahan, let's go deeper on this one as we delve into Titans tape.
Well, this is first and foremost great rush by all the guys up front. You see Jeff working an edge and finding a lane, forcing the quarterback up, Harold on the game, reversing back inside. He's the one that makes contact with Joe and starts to get him down. And what the best part is the effort that both Arden and T-Sweat are retracing for, and then T-Sweat just says, give me that. And he just takes the ball right out of Joe's hands, and then the fun begins.
Okay, so he makes Cochran miss. He breaks a tackle initially.
I mean, look at that. You got a little bit of a stutter, like at the top there. Just
he's got to put a move on.
Puts a little move on. Great effort trying to get out front and block, and then
We've seen that before at Nissan Stadium.
And you know what? It's probably rival. It's a rival stiff arm. I've not seen a big man stiff arm with a ball in his hand like this, and that is fantastic effort by him, and really athletic for a guy his size. To see a guy run and move and then stiff arm like he's done it before, like he's carried the ball.
That's Kappa, who's got to be 330.
Yeah, that's a big man too. Yeah. That's two big people trying to run into each other. But you see the athleticism that he has. He looks like a running back.
He does. He's going to set up his block here even.
He's looking to cut back, and then he gets a little stutter step to the sideline, but then has enough awareness to stay in bounds and keep running for another probably almost 10 yards.
And he's got the ball in the outside shoulder.
We show guys every week all the time about defensive players when they have the ball in their hand, how many times that when they get a turnover that the offensive guys come and punch it out just like they do on defense. But that's Sweat taking the coaching, securing the ball, keeping it high and tight.
All right, back it up if you will, because I want to see the fellas here as he start right there. Let's see the guys.
Yeah, this is my favorite part of the whole clip, outside of the stiff arm. It's just the energy and the connectedness of our team on the sideline and how excited they are, for him, how excited they are for the play. It's a huge turnover early in the game. We're playing pretty well at this point. I mean, JC's jumping up and down. The offensive line's into it. You see Pete and all these guys down here. Here comes the whole defense. And then really the whole sideline ends up on top of them. They don't get to show all of it. We'll show it from the end zone.
Except one guy who kind of runs. We'll show it from this angle.
That's fair. Yes. And so as you see from this angle again, just to watch him take the ball from Burrow, rips it right out of his hands. Little move on the tackle. Big stiff arm on Kappa. And then a little stutter step to the sideline, keeping it in bounds, and then you see the rest of the sideline's reaction. There is one person here, as I saw the play coming right to me, I felt like I probably need to get out of the way. Those big man problems probably aren't for me.
That's why you're the head coach.
And I just got out of the way, let everybody else have at it. I was about to jump in there. You can see I was excited.
You were kind of excited.
And then I felt the whole sideline coming on the field and said, I better get ready to call the next play.
You're kind of low-key excited.
I was very excited. But I think the coolest part is just the energy, the enthusiasm, the excitement, the reaction to the play. Shows everything that we want to be about as a football team and how connected we are on Sundays and how hard these guys play for each other. That's a great example of it.
Tavondre's had a lot of big plays this year, but for him to make a play like this in Week 15, and there were questions about his conditioning coming out of Texas. We heard all of that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is a guy who has stepped up and taken the challenge of being a pro football player.
And he's gotten better every week, and his rush continues to get better. His production continues to improve, and, he looks like he's in condition here.
Woo!
Find a way to get him a couple carries maybe down on the goal line.
I was going to say put him in on the Big Jeff package.
Yeah, him and Jeff on the goal line and see if anybody wants any part of that.
I don't think that would be the case.
Yep.
But exciting to see him do that. Exciting to see the sideline be so fired up, especially the rookies.
Yes.
That's a very connected group who's given you a lot of play this year.
Yeah, they've been fantastic, and they're getting better as the weeks go by. And we're starting to get production out of a lot of those guys that are in our rookie class, and that's exciting to see.